Hello, and welcome back to Let's Play Corruption of Champions episode 11. I am sorry, my dear guests, for my hiatus was way too long. Well, as you can see, I have been busy with doing some of my projects, and some of them involved my school, and some of them were just me dilly-dallying around. I have taken a kin to the habit of drawing now. Then again, I do it once in a while. I will send you a link to deviantart. That is where I post all my drawings. And bonus point for anyone who can guess all the music that will be used in this video. Anyway, welcome back. The last that we left off, we were just doing stuff. Namely a lot of sex scenes with Milo. I don't think I'll come in contact with him again. Not sure. Okay, anyway. Well, as you can see, we left off with quite a few stats. I think it's only customary that I read the description of my character. Here we go to appearance. You began your journey as a human, but you gave that up as you explored the dangers of the realm. You are 5 foot 11 inch tall centaur, with a somewhat narrow body and decent amount of visible muscle. You are currently wearing comfortable clothes and using your beautiful sword as a weapon. Your face is almost entirely equine in appearance, even having sandy blonde fur. Underneath your fur, you believe to have light skin. It has the barest hint of masculinity on its features. The short, sandy blonde hair on your head parts to a pair of horse-like ears that grow up your head. You have a humanoid shape, usual torso, hands, arms, and fingers. From the waist down, your body is horse, with 4 legs capped with hooves. Your tight-toned butt barely noticeable, showing off muscle of your haunches. A long sandy blonde horntail hangs between your compact muscular ass, smooth and shiny. You have 2 flat breasts, each supporting 0.2 inch nipples. Since becoming a centaur, your equipment has shifted to lie between your legs and your rear, like a horse. You have a nubby kitten prick, 16.1 inches long and 3 inches wide. It ends at a single point, much like a spike. It is covered in small fleshy barbs. The barbs are larger than at the base. They shrink in size as they get closer to the tip. Each of the spikes are soft and flexible. It shouldn't be painful for any of your partners. A fuzzy scrotum filled with 2 baseball-sized gonads swing low under your feline dick. You estimate each of them to be 2 inches across. You have a tight butthole placed between your perky, muscular backside cheeks, where it belongs. You have 24 shining gems collected in your travels. Let's continue exploring. I think we should explore the lake. And after some time exploring the lake, I believe we should explore for more locations. Your quick walk along the lakeshore feels good. And night has descended, so we just go to sleep. No interesting events. Back to the lake. Again to the lake. Okay, I have been getting some private messages that say that I should do a dog morph. Yeah, sure, why not? Hold on, that's the wrong place. To the farm! Let's talk to Whitney. She'll always give us one canine pepper for every time we visit her. You find a dog morph, Whitney. You find the dog morph, Whitney, standing at the entrance of the barn. Scratching her head in concentration, you approach and ask her what's up. Oh, hey there, Arkham, Whitney says, leaning heavily on her pitchfork. Not much, just trying to figure out. Hey now, she says, eyeing a powerful centaur frame. You shift awkwardly to ask her what's wrong. She clears her throat awkwardly. Well, a pair of centaurs that live here the last couple of years ran off. Looks like gonna get married or something by the sound of things. So I wanna help me solve this problem I'm having. You shrug. Sure. See, the two of them left rather personal belongings behind. Whitney says, swinging the barn door open. Inside, lying in the middle of the stall, what looks like a tall, slender totem with a giant rubber horse cock sticking out of it, and a fake mare standing on reinforced wooden legs with glistening horsey on a hole. Oh God, on a hole between its thighs. Oh my. So Arkham, so Arkham, since you look like you have the right build for them, they're yours. Wait, what? Seriously? I never got into them before. Wow, this is just interesting and incredibly funny at the same time. You tell her sure, and spend the next few minutes loading them onto your back of your horse body. Even if you don't end up using them yourself, you've got plenty of room in the camp for it. Unlike Whitney, loaded up with centaur-friendly sex toys, you make your way back to the camp. Key items gained: fake mare and centaur pole. Okay, yeah, that's actually pretty funny. How about we go explore? See what we can get. Loomis laboratory, no point. Tamani things. There's no real point of me fucking Tamani anyway. Yeah, I should get rid of this. Anyway, let's continue exploring. Oh, it's the bees. It seems you cut me with your pants down, she giggled. I'm all out of eggs. Eggs. She pats her smaller sized abdomen for a moment, thinking. Her eyes almost lit up with inspiration. Since I'm horny. Would you like pure undiluted honey? Is very good, she says, spreading her legs, exposing the source of her scent, her puffy black vulva. Vulva is, if I remember correctly, the outer layer of a vagina, dripping with sticky amber fluid. Do you collect it? Yes, because I do require this honey for something later on. Okay, let's read this. This episode is gonna be rather short. I think I'll cut it off around 15 minutes or so. So let's go. You mull her offer over for a moment before deciding to purse the sweet nectar dripping from her exposed sex. She leans back into her flower, spreading her legs obscenely and pulling an empty vial out for a tiny pack that sits on the ground. Here, take this. Ziz, she says, handing the crystal vial. When I come, you will want to zest the excess honey. Once it's cool, it will be able to do amazing things for you. You take the vial absently as you kneel down between her legs. In deep breaths of her scent, it fills your head and groin with its warmth and sticky sweetness. You part your lips, leaning even closer to her delicate flower, tensing with anticipation. When your tongue finally meets her slickened face of her vulva, you swoon. The taste is better than anything you've ever experienced. Sweet, pure, yet totally sexual. You dart over to her clit, and you are rewarded with a burst of heavenly sweetness. The maddening taste of her ambrosia gets into your veins. You need more. You need more. You attack her honeypot mercilessly until the last she squeals in orgasm, clamping her fuzzy covered thighs around your head. The force of her orgasm splatters with honey, far more than you could possibly try to lap. You dimly remember the vial she gave you, and steady it under her dripping fluid. You catch as much of her sweetness as you can while mashing your face against her quivering cunt. You're in heaven, but after a time, she pushes you back, smiling contentedly. Her free hand offers you a small cork. You reluctantly accept and cap off the pure honey into and save it for later. She waves She waves and stretches, picking her pack and buzzing her wings. She takes off. She blows a kiss over her shoulder and flies away, leaving you to return to camp. There is no room for a crystal vial filled with glittering honey in your inventory. May you replace the contents of your pouch to fill it with a vial of glittering honey. I will abandon the purple dye. Yes, this is very fun voice acting. Anyway, let's continue on. Mind you, I do sound a little bit like Bane unintentionally, so let's go to the forest some more. And it's Tamale. Screw it, I'm not gonna read any of the lines. How about no? And how about even more no? How about we try to masturbate with the horse items, since I never really used them before. Wait, what? Wait, what? Aw. Anyway, we'll be keeping the pure honey for later. So let's go back and go back. Inventory. Oh, I can find the horse exploring. Anyway, let's continue exploring the forest, and it's just the money again. Back. No, Tamani, I do not want to fuck you. You are evil. You are pure evil. Gaikamo. To the lake. More to the lake, but nothing is there. Nothing is ever there. Oh, more whisker fruit. Good. How about I go for catmore rather than... Yay! Key ears! You take a bite of the fruit and gulp it down. It's thick, juicy. It's thick and juicy. It has almost an overpowering sweetness. Nevertheless, it is delicious. You certainly could use a meal. You devour the fruit, stopping when the nubby pit is left, which you toss aside. Your ears change in shape, morphing into pointed feline ears. They swivel and reflexively as you adjust them. You now have cat ears. Each movement feels a tiny bit easier than the last. Did you just lose some weight? Plus too thin. There is tingling on your face. It changes towards being impeccably more feminine. Plus two. You know what? Fuck it. I couldn't do much in this episode, and it has been a while, so I'm gonna extend it to 20 minutes at least. So let's go to the lake some more, and if we are really ballsy, we just go to the swamp, which I am not too confident with. I am seriously not kidding you. I am not confident about this at all. Well, shit. Ha! Now it works. So now I know what to do. Anyway, here is the horse masturbation event, which I have never tried. 1 minute while I take a breath. Deciding to give the mare-like cock sleeve you got from Whitney a try, you spent a few awkward minutes dragging the lump of the metal off to someplace secluded and setting it up. When you're done, you stand behind the wood and iron replica of a mare, adjust to perfect height for you, looking her, quote unquote, over your eyes are drawn to the slick black lips of the owner hole between her legs, craftily shaped like a horse cunt, and what looks like a second smaller one above as a stimulating anus. Seeing the toys exposed, gaping genitalias, you feel a stirring in your oddly textured cat penis. You yearn to touch yourself, but your central lower half prevents you as usual. Grunting with more annoyance, you trot to the toy and give its white cunt an experimental fisting. Your fist slips in rather easily, and you give the toy a few preparatory rusts. Sorry. You make sure it's nice and ready for your hefty cock. Satisfied with the toy is ready for you, you clop back a few paces and surge forward. You mount the toy easily, your belly running across its smooth, warm back until your chest bumps against the mare's head. You grip on her shoulders for support, and start to buck your hips. MLP fans, rage at me now! Your feline shaft poking around in searching for the entrance, you finally feel the tip of your prick lining with the gaping cunt. You rear your curved hips and slam yourself into the mare's waiting hole. The toy passage seems to shift and contract around your animalistic cat prick, molding itself perfectly to sheath you. What a marvelous little toy! You slide up until you hilt yourself, your crotch pressed against the mare's wide ass, as your chest squeezes against her. Now fully mounted, you begin to rut on the mare toy, slapping your hips, and a duo of baseball-sized testicles hard against her rump, pounding her thigh. Slick horse cunt. You are finally able to get the release you weren't able to give yourself. You feel an orgasm mounting deep within you. You let out a loud equine whine as you hump the toy faster and faster, pounding her with your fat pink kitty cock, until the pleasure overwhelms you. You cry out as you come, squirting central cum as far into the toy as you possibly can shoot, until she's full up and leaking onto the ground. Sated, you spend a few blissful minutes enjoying the warmth of your thiness and the mare-like owner hole until your nubby kitten prick is soft inside it. You scamper off of her, dropping back on your four equine feet, With content yawn, you disassemble the toy and haul it back off to your stash. Though it links with your cum the entire week. Anyway, hidey hi, hoody ho, brothers, it's time for us to part. Unfortunately, and yes, I have been watching A Clockwork Orange, and it is a fantastic movie, by the way. Anyway, it's time for us to part, my dear brothers. I hope to see you on another entry. Well, this episode. I can't tell if it was eventful or not, because primarily all of the scenes focus around sex. So I think it is considered eventful. Anyway, goodbye, my brothers.